Welcome in, everybody. It's the coach. This is Madden 20 on EA Sports. Coming up next, we've got what should be a good one between the Denver Broncos and the Green Bay Packers. I'll have scores around the league for you at the half, but it's time.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over.
Ready? Hey, 50 the mark, 50 the mark. Hey,
The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. Flushed out, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Call it officially a loss of 2 on the first play from scrimmage. Second down.
And that's their first sack of this game, but how about last week? 6 sacks, great coverage downfield, which helped that pass rush. They are really working in sync right now.
Here's a throw right side, taken in by his tight end, pushing his way inside the 40. A big gainer there on the catch and run, 37 yards.
Brandon, we've both been around the game long enough that we know that in pregame, defenses are pretty amped up, aren't they? I mean, they're pounding lockers, and they can't wait to get out there. But when you hit them with some big pass plays early, it takes the starch right out of them.
Being chased out left. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. It is a first-rounder, a lot of eyes on him, a lot of expectations.
And he has to play well in his rookie year. Those days of coddling guys and bringing them along slowly, those days are long gone. When you're drafted in the first round, they expect you to play right away. And the community's eyes and fan base, they'll be on you the entire way.
And you take a look at this draft class from a season ago, really it grades out as a pretty darn good class.
You have to give a lot of credit to the entire scouting organization. General manager, personnel department, college scouts, all came together. They evaluated it very well and got a nice payoff. Well, we hear so often how tackling has become almost a lost art in the NFL game. But it's so important to tackle well on these receivers, especially in a play like this one. Third down, they gave him the underneath stuff. You got to go up and make the tackle right away.
Had just the... So now this offense will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line. On the carry, it's Booker. And he'll go down at the 26, following a gain of 6.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits, and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. The Packers bringing in an extra member of the secondary here to try for the third down stop. They're going to look to throw. Now a clash of bodies here, and it's intercepted. Kevin King with a pick. Now following the interception, this offense will get another shot at it as they'll quickly head back onto the field. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And his throw is incomplete. The tight end Cameron Brate was the target. And it's second down. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10. And Brate, the tight end's got it. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45.
Set, ready? 18, Gator. Watch the screen.
This is Freeman on 1st and 10. The numbers for Freeman a week ago. 11 carries, 121 yards, and a touchdown.
And the way they ran the ball in last week's game has to be satisfying to their entire staff because they're seeing not just a back gain big yardage, but they're seeing an offensive line really in sync.
A pass there complete to Sutton. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. It's a gain of 35. And this will probably be the last play of the quarter. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Broncos football as we begin quarter number 2 as they go to work on a 1st and goal.
70, Indy. Protein spill. Six guys. Check 6 guys. 5.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Preston Smith coming in hard there on the blitz, and he gets him 7 yards behind the line of scrimmage. It's 2nd and goal, back to the 8-yard line now. Here's 2nd and 8. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
When you get your backs in the shadow of your goal line, you've got to be physical in that situation because there's not a whole lot of space, not a lot of wild plays that can be run there.
Let's put up or shut up time to finish. That is going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line.
3rd and goal, they decided to throw for it, but how about the play defensively? Couldn't find anyone open, left him nowhere to go with the football, had to absorb the sack.
And McManus able to put it through, and that will double their lead as it's up to 6. So now this offense will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd down. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. He'll look to throw. A pass for Sutton is intercepted. Adrian Amos with a pick. And they will score. It's up. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Now a play fake here on 1st down. Flush to his right. Now he's going to throw deep right side. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. That's on the rookie Dalton Reisner. The Broncos onto the field ready to start their next drive. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And Brate has it over the middle. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. And that's really good for the game of football. You're getting better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
Freeman again, a 1st down carry. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Denver has a 1st down on the 15-yard play. You think back to 2018, many people thought it would be Royce Freeman taking over as the lead back in Denver. Spent a 3rd-round pick on him, but it was Phillip Lindsay who would be in the catbird seat as the #1 running back. But still for Freeman, not a bad rookie campaign, 521 yards and 5 touchdowns as the backup. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. And this is going to result in another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 30.
When this offense can get their tight ends involved, they can move the football. Here, a nice route, able to look it in, and picks up the 1st down.
Now here's a pass on 1st down that's knocked away and incomplete. Cortland Sutton was the man he was looking for, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw here. Steps away to his left. And this is going to result in another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 16. The last drive, remember, a similar situation. He forced the ball into coverage through the pick. He learned better there.
Yeah, similar to a golfer that's confronted with a shot that you just can't make. Sometimes you have to take your medicine, as they say, right? Just pull it down, take off, and go. Don't make something worse than what it was.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. They'll set up a throw. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete. Another good drive, Charles, but it looks like another that might end in a field goal try.
They've made some nice plays. They've given themselves opportunities, but as you noted, Another field goal attempt coming up. And that's not how they want to end drives. They've got to...
Now following the field goal, what can this offense do? We're about to find out. They go play action here on first down. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down. So they'll come up after the incompletion for second down. They'll look to throw. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
And the blitz does come. He's got a man. It's Sutton that's complete. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down.
Go! 60 pitch straight. Recon, 132 fighter. Go!
They'll set up to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. So incomplete on first. Let's see what second down has in store. Back to throw here. That's complete to Jake Butt.
And, partner, I think that's a great example that not all tight ends are created equal. Because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
Man open, that's Juwan Winfrey. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. And that one results in 35 yards. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. On first down, it's Freeman. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well.
Some big plays in the passing game on this drive. And here's one out of the running game. So the passing game loosening things up. Now there's room to roam.
Back to throw. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Get your backs to the goal line. I can hear my high school coach right now. This is when force meets force. Got to be physical in order to win this battle.
Yeah, that's where the physicality pays off. A nice job forcing the And that is caught. Touchdown, Denver. Jake Butt, his first touchdown. So after giving up the touchdown, now what can this offense do? Can they strike back? We'll see. 1st and 10. They'll run with Freeman here to begin the drive. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Again, they'll run with Freeman. And he'll be limited to a short gain up to about the 34-yard line. Vanderbilt's own Oren Burks had the tackle defensively. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. He may try and run for this. Only able to get back a yard for his efforts, and that leads us to 4th down. Back now at Lambeau. As we've got the final quarter upon us, we get ready to start the 4th. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Here's Freeman. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. They only needed a few inches, and they didn't get much more than that. But by about the width of a shoelace, they convert on 4th down. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Now back to throw. Eluding the pressure right. He completes this to Sutton. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 25 yards that time. Sutton is part of a good young receiving core for the Broncos. They liked Sutton enough last year. They traded away Demaryius Thomas, if you remember, halfway through the season. And Sutton, he responded. Rookie campaign, had over 700 yards, 42 catches for the man from Brenham, Texas, which is located halfway between Houston and Austin. A Bronco first down there, 12 yards on the play. Back to the ground, this time with Freeman. And only a yard this time as he's taken down right around the 26. Offensively with the lead, you want to run the ball, keep the clock going, but you also want to still kind of be in attack mode too, right? So how do you do that and not come back on your heels?
Think about all the practices we've watched where they have that tempo period to go over things just like this, where they describe the scenario, tell you what they're looking for, and make sure that they're still attacking, yet at the same time not going so fast as to leave too much time on the clock.
They'll run here with Freeman. And he will take it in for a Bronco touchdown. Royce Freeman. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They'll run on first down. Freeman. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth. So it's Bronco football as we get you reset here. They've got a second down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line. 2nd and 9 now. Buying time to his left. He'll try and run it. And whistles, and we're going to have another stoppage of play as they call the timeout on defense with 1:53 left. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Now it's Freeman. And an alley to run. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. Freeman trying to earn some more carries in this Bronco running game as they come up here 1st and 10. Pretty good results here on the first down run as he takes this forward for about 6. Now the Packers going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. So they come up on 2nd down, and they can get another run like we just saw. Would likely put an end to this thing. And he's taken down inside the 30. 15 yards on the play, 1st down.
He's still rumbling, isn't he? Still looking fresh in this one despite the heavy workload. But you and I both know, well-conditioned, and he did tell us that he thrives on being at his peak late in ball games.
Flushed out right. He's going to take off with it. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line.
Holding offense.
Umpire through the flag usually always indicates holding, and that's what we've got.
And you know, depending on their positioning, where you are on the field, the umpire's got different responsibilities, but always making sure no one's holding.
And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. Another running situation on the doorstep as they come up 2nd and 10. Now Freeman, he's been busy today. And he'll get it down inside the 20 to the 18-yard line.
Boy, where would these guys be without his performance on the ground? That puts him over 100 yards now for the afternoon, and I tell you, he seems to be getting stronger as the day goes along.
Flush to his right. He can run for it, and he will. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. That one looks like he'll throw here. And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown. Charles, we saw a lot of points go up in this one. Certainly defensively, stuff that they can look at on film, don't you think?
No doubt about it. And they've got to go back and check where the errors are, how they're going to fix them, and continue to get better at what they do. But they also need a little adjustment with their confidence. To give up that many points, even if you win a game, that can hurt you.
So for Denver, it's an ideal start as they move to 3-0 now on the young season. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for Green Bay, they'll fall to 1-2. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home.
second division. I'm still doing this super.
Start your week by installing your game plan.
Man, so easily. 8, 5, 3, 7, 2, 4, 8, 7, 4, 5, 9, okay, and 5, 6, 12, that's who it is, that's who it is.
Is it there? Come on! You come straight at my face. Game over. Give me your Jerry Rice. Come on, I didn't get to steal that Brian Dawkins, so now I want your Jerry Rice. Give it to me. Please? I'm asking nicely if you could just please give me this Jerry Rice. Please? Please? Now it's a defense. Now it's a defensive pick. It only makes sense. Give me a legend. Give me a legend. This game hates me. I'm gonna take Bobby Wagner. This is definitely not the greatest endgame team. Yeah, look at that, dude. Everybody's got Jerry Rice. This is the final game, though. I got Bobby Wagner now with the X Factor.
What does it mean?
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. This is Royce Freeman, second-year man from Oregon. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. The numbers for Freeman a week ago. 17 carries, 104 yards, and a score as well.
Are we playing old-school football now? We've got the top 10 rusher in the league. He's sitting at number 10, but he has a chance to move up with a big-time game. So expect that offensive line every time they go to the bench and tell the offensive coordinator, let's run the football.
So a look here at the key inactives, and we got this list before the game down on the field. And they tell us the same thing every time, don't they? Next man up.
No excuses. Be ready to play. That's the mantra of every organization. The key is having guys on the roster who are capable of filling in and playing at a high level. That's when you know you've drafted well, scouted free agents well, and stocked your team just the way you're supposed to.
They'll drop the throw. Escaping the pressure right. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high powered, You've got to find a way to hold them under 20, because to me, that's the magic number. 20-point score gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
He'll look to throw. Rolling to his left. Yeah, that one's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? Zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on third down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. Third down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there.
This offense ready to head back out there as they'll take over with a little over a minute to play in this first quarter.
Down. 90 Wolf. I got you. Ready.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. And he's going to have to eat the...